Thanks very much for that introduction. What we're going to do today, we'll go through some self-defence techniques. The guys have given me quite a good intro. Basically, we'll be doing some basic boxing. We do skills and drills, so in our school we're not emphasising violence as much, but what I believe really that everyone has a right to self-defence, but we don't advocate violence. However, if we look around the world today, there are some people that don't adopt that view. So we'll go to stage one, which is some boxing drills with my assistant Joel that some of you know here. So I don't have enough time to just break and explain things as we go. So the workshop that's at 1:45 in the hall there somewhere, we can break things down and show you various things there. Okay, so first of all, our base is boxing, and the reason why the base is boxing is that the skills and drills of boxing set you up for everything else. It's not robotic, it's very free-flowing. So I teach students a particular set of skills which Joel is quite good at now, and we'll go through those, and so then you can see how it integrates into other things. Yeah.
Sound. Get a microphone.
Thank you. Okay, so that's just a little overview of the skills. We've got a lot more. And of course, you're not going to walk around with a pair of boxing gloves on. So now we're going to bare hand skills and drills. Yeah, that'd be handy. Okay, so there's a bare-handed version, and we'll now do some kicks and counter kicks. A little drink of water. Now what I did, I brought 2 Israeli commandos to Australia, being a Christian, we're pro-Israel. And of course, they're fighting terrorism. And we also implemented in our system guns and knives, how to counter against guns and knives. Now we'll start off with some basic knife defence. Don't worry, it's only a rubber gun. All right. Now, a lot of people say, what's the use of learning defence against guns? 1985, have a look at my website. I was working a service station. Someone dropped in with a loaded shotgun. And unfortunately, that was 85 when we didn't have the Israelis coming over here. So I had to defend myself against real live shotgun, and it wasn't much fun. The website's healyshealthandfitness.com, and we cover a lot more than self-defence. So here we go. Now, with the gun disarms, we do wrist locking on it. We don't do a whole lot of yelling and screaming and trying to kick and punch someone with a gun, because you know what? They'll shoot you first. So, and the second thing is, if someone's going to shoot you, they're going to shoot you anyhow. But if they have a purpose to get money off you, they'll hold the shooting until they get the money, correct? Give us the money! Give us the money. It's not loaded. But just to give you a sense of reality, I had a guy come in with one of these, and I'm telling you, it's serious business. You can read about it on my website. Called the police after I disarmed him. The tracker dogs got him down later. But it can happen to you. A lot of people said, why didn't you give him the money? And my answer was, I was in Townsville at the time, 2 years, or about 2 weeks earlier, some people in Brisbane underwent the same robbery, and for $125 they were both shot dead. So what I say to you is I'm not into the panic. What I am into, better read your conscience very clear when it comes to weapons and defence and all that, and that's what I teach my students to do. We don't do it aggressively. We're all doing techniques all the time. Thank you. Now, I'll just tell you a true test of me here. I mean, I advise you to put a mattock on the end of these things and dig your yard properly. But I taught one student one night how to disarm someone with a baseball bat and or a weapon, which you can pick up in your garden shed. The very next night, he was attacked by some druggies with the same thing and he got out of it. So you never know, do you? He's in a lock now. I can control him easily. He's totally powerless because I've got him by the top of the nose and the chest and I've disarmed. The rule is get out of the line of fire. So in boxing, in weapons training, we're not playing a game. It's get out of the line of fire, then disarm. Now we just do a couple of basic add-ons to the boxing.
Johnny.
This, one of you guys asked me whether this for ladies. It is. With my finger, I will stop Joel. That's the philtrum nerve right there. And now Joel's going to take me to ground in a arm lock. Normally, difficult to get out. The start, he's going to drop me to ground. I create a valley. Here I move my body around and with my thumb, I put it into the vital point. It's impossible for them to resist the vital point in the back of the ears, the throat, the pot of the nose. That's what real self-defense is about. It isn't about macho. It's about using your brains, and the answer is, can ladies do this? They certainly can put their thumb here. They certainly can stop someone with theirs. So that's a summary of the demonstration. I can't do everything in one demo, but I cordially invite you to our workshop where I'll go through things step by step. Thank you very much. We have a special request. We have 7 more minutes. Our Joseph, good name, that's a good biblical name, Joseph. He wants us to demonstrate the knife and the gun again.
On stage.
All right, now we're going to do a couple of different ones. One is called the typewriter, where someone's got a knife at your throat. This would be lights out. But we'll show you step by step how not to make that lights out. And you know, as the guys told you, I've got sports coaching, qualifications, everything. I do the education for Certificate 3 and 4, so I understand risk management. So when we're doing classes, everything is done slowly and controlled. We don't do any gun-ho anything. Gun-ho, there's a pun on words, but we do everything very carefully. Now, this is a knife to the back of the throat. They come from behind. Yeah. What can I do there? Not much. One hand here. He's not going to let go. My shoulder can move. Right, just watch it. Shoulder. Now try and pull. Joel. I've got him locked with my shoulder. See that? Now I'm in business. You've got to figure out what part of your body you can use. Hostage hold up, reminiscent of what's happening today, no doubt. He's giving, he wants some money, whatever, otherwise I'd be dead. Now watch what I do. Head back, arm up, classic wrist. Knife stuck in his ear, he's not going anywhere. All right, next knife move to the throat. This one's a very difficult one. One move and you're dead. So here, I put this hand here. Now, I've got my shoulder leveraging. Now try and pull. Now, I'll tell you, Joel's a strong boy. Strong man. Now, me putting my hand in the back of the neck, pulling him down, he's not just going down. The biggest person will drop down. So I'm hitting right behind the neck. Hey. No hand grenades. All right. If someone's going to shoot you, you're dead. Forget it. They want your hamburger from the Multicultural Festival and they're hungry. They want something off you. The rule with weapons, you don't look them in the eyes. So give us a hamburger. Give us your hamburger. So he's going to give us a hamburger. Watch where my hands go. I'm very submissive up here. Very submissive. Now, those in the crowd, when I move and the kids, I want you to go bang. You ready? I didn't hear anyone.
Johnny!
Okay.
Johnny!
Now I'm telling you what I'm going to do. The time it takes for them to think and pull the trigger is about 3 seconds. Now I'm going to move. Everyone say bang when I move. Bang. One more time. Bang. You missed. Wrist lock here. Create distance. On your knees. Call the police and give me your hamburger. The second move is the 80-20 move. Here it is. Rule 1, out of the line of fire. Bang. My finger goes into his wrist and I create the... Again. Here. Finger. Leverage. Okay.
Wow, that was awesome.
All right, but just promote the workshop. We'll go through everything in detail. I know at training, I go through a lot of kicks because my background's in Taekwondo and boxing. I've trained under 2 masters, Tong Chori and Yun Ki Yun. Was in the ITF for years, and then I went into my own system because I felt I had to absorb stuff. And I think all of us in martial arts are really doing the Bruce Lee journey, absorbing what's useful, disregard the rest based on your own experience. Thank you very much, everyone. Website again. This man's good. I'm going to employ as my marketing man. Healy'sHealthAndFitness.com. And we don't just do self-defense. We do a whole lot of things. I used to own the biggest gym in town, 2,000 members. So we do gym training, personal training, and all that sort of stuff. Thank you very much, everyone.
Wow, put your hands together for Graham Healy's Freestyle Taekwondo Boxing Academy.